moving independent up here, which was signs that that Volvo over there was breaking this camper in half, pulling it. I hope we don't have to pick ourselves up off the interstate because the tongue completely breaks off the front of the camper. It's not square with the bed. See how we got more gap here than there, so it's leaning back. The camper's not really leaning that way. This almost looks like a cluttered up shop, doesn't it? Got my toolbox, heavy, sturdy workbench here, steel bench over there, big vise, another. You're sitting on a 2-inch thick bench right there, and this is it's almost fun. I don't know if you can see this topside creeper right here. It's the perfect width to go out that door right there, and then to walk from this height right here off onto the creeper is the same height. So we kind of raised ourselves up and lowered the trucks down. The phone is still ringing. I appreciate all of you guys. I have a busier workload now, it seems, without the shop, without the brick and mortar shop. The thing is, Super Duty is still going. It's still alive. And once again, I can't thank all of you enough for that, because it means the world. With Dean and with Mike, the ringer wasn't even on the phone, and I was doing the shaft seal on the bus. I walked by and I looked at the phone, and it was just flashing. It was broad daylight too. I just walked by and looked at it, and it was flashing, and I was like, huh. I looked over, I was at a stopping point at the bus, and I said, oh, hell with it. So I picked up the phone and answered it. I mean, I really didn't have time for that because I was about to start vacuuming the bus. I didn't have time. I got this massive freaking ordeal with this bus going, and I didn't have time for it. So, but we went ahead and did it. And you know, it was not bad. It was not bad. The only problem that I'm gonna have, that I'm not gonna have, the only problem that we're gonna have is, guys, I'm not warrantying them. I'm not warrantying 1,700 moving parts. I'm not warrantying it anymore. Can't do it. I can't guarantee that that is gonna work at the risk of livelihood, at the risk of me actually paying money so that someone else can have a truck. I'm not going to do that anymore. So hopefully, you know, our work has spoken for itself. It's been over a decade. So my application for me to be able to sit here and say, you know what, if something happens and that head gasket blows, yes, something happened, but I did the best I could. And if I have to go back in, it's gonna cost again. It's going to. Now, I have a conscience. You're worried about the customer's wallet. It's very easy to get that way. I'm costing him a lot. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, how much money do we actually need to have? I'm gonna throw numbers out. I charged Dean $750. At the shop, that job would have been $2,600 probably, is what we would have charged for all that stuff we did. But you know, it took me couple of days. I worked on it on my leisure. So how much money do we actually need to make? You might think I'm downgrading, but my backpack, granted I got a really big backpack now, but it's lighter. It's way lighter. It's ungodly lighter. It's an entire different world. I'm not in the same world as everyone else, I feel, right now. It's different. So I'm just gonna ride along, and we'll see what happens. And as long as I get up, stay busy every day, do productive things, it'll be good. You know, every now and then we'll help somebody driving across the country. I can't say we're gonna do it full time all the time, but you know what? I mean, I don't mind doing that, because it seems that the real quick, like a truck is broken. Holy crap, I was driving, it's all good, and it's broke. Those are generally very quick, easy. I will drive this thing around. I like road tripping. I like to pull this with the Volvo or the white dually. It might be a bit much for the white dually until we get some springs on it. Maybe drive shaft. Maybe all kinds of stuff. Was actually kicking around an engine out. Basically everything in this double stacker trailer right now can do an engine out reseal job. You know, the cab off opens up so many cans of worms. There's so much stuff that you see that you want to just do. When honestly, when you're just sitting there looking at the truck, you want to hammer on the pedal and not have coolant blow out all over the place, not have to keep adding coolant all the time. And, you know, if that's all we want, and we want to be able to pull up to your girlfriend's house and not drip oil in front of all over the freaking place. You want your engine dry. Let's just say somebody wants a ball hone done. You want a ball hone? Yes, most definitely. With everything in this trailer, most definitely. Rip the block all the way down. Ball hone it. But you know, I'm not warrantying that. And with how we are right here, with how I would look at, let's just say I was to take off somewhere to do an engine build, it would be a vacation. It would be not really a vacation. It'd be, I have fun doing that, especially when we're set up right here. If there's a spot, if any of you guys feel like doing that, you have, let's just say, at least one 50 amp cord plug in. I can run everything off 150 amp cord, and then spray cabinet and all. I haven't put the spray cabinet in here yet. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but we might be filling it up. So I need some water too. We'll fill the spray cabinet up. But I was thinking about pricing, like what kind of pricing would that be? If you got a spot, I mean, honestly, by the time we get the awnings on here, it ain't gonna matter if it's outside. Concrete would be nice. Don't really have to be. Yank the engine out, reseal it, take the heads off. If you want to lap the valves, if you want to ball hone it, if you want to just leave the heads together, take the heads off, sand them, put them back together. You know, what would that be worth to you? To come to you. I mean, I got my whole operation set up so we can roll. And, you know, for me, I like that. I don't want to go to the same brick and mortar for the rest of my freaking life. I don't want to do that. Well, been there, done that. Okay, and the rest of my life, maybe I think forward too much, but I saw the rest of my life, and that's not what I wanted to be. Was, oh no, go there. He's there. He's for sure. He's there all the time. No, I wouldn't mind moving around. I want to see where everybody else is at. I like seeing what other people do. I like getting out and about. And right here, with what we're building, I can take our world to other worlds. You know, because we've got internet, and you want to look around here. Let's turn around and take a look here at what I've been looking at. Got a little area to hang out. I'm down here. I've got lots of room. See, I'm not even using any of it, and I've been doing jobs out of it just to see what all I need, what all I use, and it's going to be loaded heavy. Like, I'm seeing the spray cabinet in here. But we got HAC diesel here. You know, honestly, a lot of these, I did cover up Manson. They've done pretty good to us, but they just happen, I might move them sometime. They just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But all these banners were up there. Get them out, hang them on the wall. When it's freezing cold outside, this is insulation. This whole thing is going to give me, I don't know, 1.5 feet. So add 1.5 feet to there, and then take that wheel off. It's going to be pretty nice. You know, I don't even know when I'd have time to do anything like that. Managed to grab all these projects. You know, we got the gravel truck, the bus. Somehow, with all our blessings, I'm able to do this. If y'all want to know, I ain't going to hide nothing right now. I don't care. I'll tell you numbers and everything. Let's talk about human nature here for a minute. There's too much of our human nature that says that we need to go to work. You know, like, let's just say go get a job. Let me go ahead and tell you some personal info, okay? All this crap that you see is paid off. I don't owe anybody a single penny. Even the property that we're on right now is paid off too. Everything, we don't owe anybody any freaking thing at all. What do people go to work for? I've been asking Julie that too. A lake house, right? Is that one thing that's next? Beach house? Is that a lake house or a beach house? You know, how far? Because what I found is there's a lot of people. You know, it's like, okay, let's just say, why don't I just go jump into the workforce, go get a regular job? Let's talk about getting a regular job. I'm gonna go get this regular job so that I can worry about a bunch of other stuff that is not mine, right? I don't get a benefit from worrying about that specific thing, right? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, okay, there you go. There's $27, however much it is. So you wind up with people. Okay, so I'm gonna go to work and work next to a bunch of people that would want, and they're working right now. I would leave what I'm doing right now to go stand next to a bunch of other people that are working to do in the future what I'm doing right now. So what I'm getting at is that we have been trained so much by society. These people are pulling the levers, just going to work because they don't even know what they need to do. But even if money wasn't even if it wasn't the driving force, there is a point. I know a lot of people are probably just going, waiting for the money to hit the account, and times are tough. I get it. There is also a point where, if I've seen it, if it's not about the money, then people just need something to do. They need something to do there. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. Why am I doing this? You have to go to work. Just get up and go to work. It's just what you do. Get up and go to work. Get up and go to work. Not get up and be productive. I'm a fan of getting up and being productive. That gets into the education system, and we could get way deep into that, and I really am watching society happen right now. And it bleeds out of me, because maybe you guys don't hear it, but I watch what's going on around us, and it's I don't want to say it's concerning, but there's actually a point I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, enough of that. But welcome to the Double Stacker. It is pretty freaking close right now. Still needs just a little bit of more stuff happening so I can figure out where I'm going to put everything. But I tell you what, I'm pretty freaking happy with it. It's a wonderful break room. It's a wonderful, like a little, I guess it's a freaking, it's a pretty nice man cave, I guess, if you want to call it that. We'll put an engine in here. I got the engine stand right back there. The engine stand, engine hoist, all that stuff's in here. Everything's in. That's pretty freaking cool.